Standing water, it may be impressive enough, but this isn't some low-lying crossing. I'm on top of a bridge. This water had to rise as much as 20 feet to get here. Bernie is flooded. There are 40 miles of hiking and biking trails in the natural area, 8 of which are an easy stroll. The conditions right now, you can't beat them. Dry, clear, ready to explore. As you can see, this intersection is not going to be up and running anytime soon. So what happened? We are actually right up against where this shooting happened. I'm going to get out of the way so you can see the field of bullet casings in the middle of this intersection. When I arrived, there was actually a police officer who was trying to keep this group of former students calm. The students showed me pictures of 3 ladies and a man identified as former employees, including the director of nursing, coming out with boxes that look like files. You can see they're using anything that can float in order to transport not only themselves but the essentials. They have prescription medications, important documents, really anything that they will need once this is over. Good morning, I'm Josh Skurnik at Churchill High School, where I can tell you the girls, they're ready for the big game tonight. It's the 36th year for the Gucci Bowl. The donations come by the bagful. Instead of students, food, clothes, and even board games fill the halls. Those seeking a place to make their bed are in a constant state of arrival. But while 12-year-old Nathaniel Cardenas is safe and his house is okay, his thoughts stay on his grandfather and dad in Dickinson.
My family's house are probably destroyed, and everything they've worked for has completely demolished in just a few days.
The 700 now calling Cinco Ranch High School home try to keep their heads high above the flooding. The Snyder family lives right behind the Barker Reservoir, which is releasing water to avoid dam failure as we speak.
I just had a feeling that it was going to get worse. Yeah, I mean, everyone seems in pretty good spirits considering the situation. We arrived yesterday.
The lunchroom line is long but stocked. Furry friends more than welcome.
And the girls have had lots of fun jumping around in the water before we evacuated.
What do you think is going to happen to your house?
I'm going to lose it. Probably lose my car, too. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Rich Allen walked out his front door to water up to his shoulders, but home is where you make it. He has his protein powder, a blow-up bed, and loved ones.
I got some sheets and some towels, and I got my dog and my cat. And I got Jesus, I got the Lord.
The weather will eventually clear. In the meantime, these people will lean on the generosity of others.
If I'm okay, I want to make sure that other people are going to be okay. Like, I don't want, just because I'm safe doesn't mean I just want to sit in my house.
And take stock of what they do have. And right behind me, you can see that the donations are piling up. The head of the Katy ISD says they have a full list of what they need on their website, but the go-tos are air mattresses, blankets, and pillows. Any volunteers need to go to Morton High School. That's where they need the help. Reporting live in Katy, Josh Skurnik, KSAT 12 News.
Josh, you had a doctor tour our newsroom and point out some of these hot spots.
I did, and it was pretty surprising. Some of them were like, they threw me for a loop, but I got to tell you, but the big takeaway was the risk from what are called shared surfaces. I don't want to scare you, but think of how many people use this very desk every day. Every cough, sneeze, wipe nose, the flu virus can live up to 24 hours outside of the body on a surface like this. The solution, take care of yourself before you get sick. You look around this place and what do you see? It turns out quite a bit. Dr. Sabrina Perkins with Methodist Hospital woke up early to visit our newsroom, and like many workplaces stuffed full of people and their crud, she says the danger from flu starts first thing. You're saying I'm actually entering ground zero for the flu virus.
You definitely are. In fact, before you've even arrived, when you come to the door, remember several of your coworkers have come in, and who knows if they've already contracted the flu.
Doorknobs, elevators.
The minute you hit the button.
Even handrails are a high risk.
Imagine you're going to be contacting that all the way up.
The solution?
So you want to try to use your forearm, your elbow, get creative.
In news, we get close and personal. 17 photographers use these editing computers. The voicing booth, shared by all our anchors and reporters. One mic, one small space.
It'd probably be a good idea to have some kind of hand sanitizer here if you could.
This is like perfect storm for the flu virus, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Head to the break room and think of who actually washes their hands before pouring a cup of joe. In 20 minutes before the lunch rush, we saw 5 people use the fridge.
We tend to use our hands and bring it to our nose and our mouth area, and that's when we're able to, inhale and take that virus in.
2 words, hand sanitizer. How long do I have to do this for?
If you're washing under a sink, it's going to be at least a good 20 seconds. I think as long as you've got this on thoroughly, you're probably good.
Even if no one is sniffling in the daily meeting, the virus can spread 2 days before they show symptoms, as our assignment manager, who sits at a shared desk all day, has learned.
Excellent.
Disinfecting wipes and, of course, spray go a long way.
Maybe it'll get into those crevices and areas that are not easy to access with the wipe.
You're good at that.
Yeah, it's just lots of stuff.
Elizabeth Maestas has a shopping list of things we often take for granted.
Shoes, socks, hat, glasses.
She's lost everything.
Phone chargers. I haven't completed it yet.
It's the new reality she, her husband, and her 10 and 12-year-old children face. She's holding the notepad in front of the dream home they built 2 years ago.
This week we just put a basketball court in, so the hoop's not up yet, but that'll have to wait.
A bolt of lightning struck the attic in the 22,000 block of Gypsy View around 9 p.m. last night. Smoke filling the home. They and the pets got out, but firefighters got stuck when the community gate wouldn't open. Precious minutes ticking by.
It happened so quickly that nobody could do anything.
The heat was so intense it cracked the next door neighbor's windows. When firefighters got here, the homeowners say they told them their concern was saving this home. The other was a loss.
All right.
Neighbors tried to put it out. As the family faces almost $500,000 in damages, they are putting them up, buying them clothes, raising money.
Besides the neighborhood, we're a family. So when one suffers, everybody suffers.
It looks like they've lost everything. They don't see it that way.
Got my kids and my family with me, so, those are the things I can't replace.
Josh Skurnik, KSAT 12 News.